Next is arguably the most important thing for us, the most essential, the biggest must-have. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cheyenne. I'm a first-time mom of a 7.5-week-old, almost 8-week-old baby girl. Her name is Aspen. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my newborn essentials and must-haves. These items are definitely must-haves for me and my baby, but obviously you may not think that they are necessary for you and your baby. But either way, I just have some recommendations that I thought I would share with you guys, or maybe if you are expecting, then this will help you make your registry. Speaking of registries, I do have a giveaway coming at the end of the video, so if you are interested, then definitely stick around. But let's go ahead and get started with some products that I absolutely love for newborns. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of the items that I talk about today, I will be leaving links in the description box down below so you can shop them there. Alright, so first I want to talk about some sleep essentials for us. So we use the Halo bassinet, and whenever I was making my registry, I knew that I definitely wanted a bassinet for in our room, and it just seemed like the Halo bassinet was the most highly recommended. It was the one that was talked about the most on YouTube, so that's what I went with. At first, I thought that I would want the upgraded version with the sound machine included, but I actually opted for the less expensive, just the Cincha. It still has the adjustable height feature and it still obviously swivels. I absolutely love it for those two features, and we ended up just purchasing a sound machine separately. My favorite feature of it is that the front part can pull down. So she sleeps at bed level with us, so she's laying at the same height that we are. Because the side rail can bend down, it's super easy for me to just reach over and pick her up if I need to feed her, or just put her binky back in her mouth without having to like sit up or get out of bed and walk over to her. I just feel like that would be so annoying in the middle of the night, so I really like that feature of the Halo bassinet. Going with the bassinet, an absolute must-have for us is having an extra set of sheets. So this is the one that's clean right now. The other one is on the bassinet, but it's super nice. This is the one that came with the actual bassinet whenever you purchase it. We just bought a second one that's just plain white. But this is absolutely necessary in case you have a reflux baby, which I do not, but she does spit up quite a bit. So that leaves like stains and it gets dirty and wet on the actual sheet itself. And so in the middle of the night, you don't have to change that, or even if you're like slow to do laundry like I am, if something happens, you forget to dry it, whatever it may be, just having a second one is essential for us. So next is absolutely necessary. This has dog hair all over it, I'm so sorry. It is a swaddle. We use the Halo swaddle. We've actually tried a couple different ones. We've used just the plain normal swaddles, obviously, that they give you in the hospital. That one's okay. She didn't wake up from it, but takes a lot of time to re-swaddle. We also tried the Love to Dream, because normally if she's not swaddled, she does love to sleep with her hands up, but for some reason, I guess maybe that one's too thin. She didn't sleep very well with that one. But the one that has worked for us is the Halo Sleep Sack Swaddle. This is just the cotton one that we have. We have a cotton and a fleece one, depending on like the temperature in our room, because we actually do not have AC here in California. So we have one that's cotton, one that's fleece, and on the colder nights, we put her in the fleece one. She loves it. On the warmer nights, we put her in the cotton one. She does just fine in that too. Definitely recommend a swaddle. This one zips from the bottom down here, and then the fleece one that we have, it zips from the top and the bottom. Personally, I prefer the top and the bottom, but this one is really nice too. Another essential for us is the sound machine. We have the Hatch Baby sound machine. I'm sure you have heard of it if you've been watching these videos. It's recommended by absolutely everyone, and we love it too. The sound that we use is the ocean waves, and that is just our favorite. She seems to really love it, but we use it every single night. If the sound machine is not on, she will absolutely fuss until I turn it on. So if we did not have a sound machine, our nights would definitely be much worse. Something else that we really love is this portable nightlight. I think it's by Vava. I'm not sure how you say that. You just tap the top and it turns on, and you can change the warmth too. It may seem like not necessary. My husband was not buying into it whenever I told him that I wanted this, but we used it from the very beginning. Not only was it useful in the hospital because you don't want to turn on the bright lights because hospital lights are obnoxious, but we use it every single night whenever we come to change her in the middle of the night for her nighttime feedings. We always change her first, and this is a must-have. We keep it in our room just next to the bed, and then we grab it, turn it on, and you can make it dimmer or brighter, however you want it. We just keep it very dim, and then we use it to guide us to her room, change her, and then take her back. It is super nice to have whenever you don't want to be flicking all the lights on, not only because it's going to wake yourself up more, but also you don't want to wake the baby up. Another thing that I would very highly recommend is taking some sort of just baby course, like a newborn course, some sort of thing that will help give you confidence if you're a first-time parent. For me, I didn't have any younger siblings. I wasn't around a lot of babies. I had very minimal confidence whenever it came to taking care of a baby. My husband and I decided to take the Taking Care of Babies sleep course, the newborn course. I forgot what it's called specifically, but we took it like in my last few weeks of pregnancy. Obviously, you want your baby to sleep as much as possible so you can be well rested. That's the course that we picked. It's the only course that we took regarding like taking care of a baby. Not only did it give us a lot of information, but it just gave me a lot of confidence. So whenever she was handed over to me at the hospital, like, here's your baby, take care of it, I did have a little bit of a background knowledge. I'm not saying that I felt 100% comfortable, but it definitely gave me a little bit more confidence. So yeah, I would definitely recommend some sort of course, but specifically we took the Taking Care of Babies course and we absolutely loved it. Okay, so next up is diapering. Our favorite diaper that we have found is the Pampers Swaddlers, and they just look like this. Beforehand, I did a lot of research and I picked a diaper that I thought I would really, really love. Pampers Pure Protection is what it was called, and it just seemed like it was like a cleaner option through Pampers. A lot of people liked it. It seemed like it was good in case your baby had sensitive skin, so I thought I would love it. And they're not bad. We do like those, but we were given these Pampers Swaddlers at the hospital, and I actually really like these better. For some reason, I just like the stickiness of this, the absorption I prefer. So these are our favorite now. The only other one that we've tried is Huggies, I believe, but we really like these, so we'll probably be sticking with these. With diapers, you're gonna want some good wipes, and we really like the Pampers Aqua Pure wipes. So these were the ones that kind of are on the same line of the diapers that I picked out, and we actually really, really love these wipes. We've tried a bunch of different kinds of wipes, like Huggies, Pampers Sensitive, Honest Company, water wipes, and these are by far our favorite. They're just super moist. They don't irritate her skin at all, so we really love them. We will continue to use these, no doubt. So the next two things are essential for me. I'm not sure if they would be essential for everyone. I've actually heard some people say that they either regret buying these things or they weren't needed for them. But our changing pad, we use this thing multiple times a day. We actually change her on it, and then we also change her diaper on it. And this is the Kikaroo Peanut, I think. And it's expensive. There's spit up on it, so that's real life. But it's expensive, but I got it 15% off through Bye Bye Baby, so it did help save a little bit, but super squishy, very easy to wipe up here. Yeah, I didn't wipe that up here. I'll wipe it up really quick. All right, there we go. Super easy. Just wiped it up. Took me 10 seconds, maybe less than that. But I love it for its convenience. It's super easy to wipe down like I just did. If you have a boy, I feel like this would be even better because of how much you hear that they pee while you're changing your diaper, which our baby does pee quite a bit whenever we're changing her. She actually just did the last time I changed her. Just takes one wipe, cleans up, very easy. Very convenient, definitely worth the money in my eyes. The second thing that I feel like most people probably don't think is essential is a diaper pail. For us, we live in a 2-story home, so her room is upstairs, our trash can is downstairs. With how often we change her diaper up here in the morning, at night, sometimes throughout the day, it is definitely necessary for us to have a diaper pail upstairs in her room. We have the Munchkin Step diaper pail, and after doing some research, that's just what I found that I thought we would like because I wanted to be able to have the step at the bottom so it's hands-free to open it, and it seemed like it fit a good amount of diapers. She just switched to size 1, so we put size 1 diapers in it, and we have to change it probably every week and a half, 2 weeks. We've used both types of bags, but I prefer the snap and seal bags. We definitely use a diaper pail daily, multiple times a day. Highly recommend it. We do love the one that we have. We haven't had any issues with it, so I do recommend that one. Okay, last thing for diapering that I truly believe is a must-have is this little spatula. So ours is from Bumco, but it's basically just a diaper rash cream spatula. Our daughter has not had very many diaper rashes, but whenever she does, this is very essential. The diaper rash cream is not very fun to touch with your fingers, and so this is like, it comes in a pack of 2, this one and then a travel size one that you can just stick in your diaper bag, and I think it's like $10, so super reasonably priced and definitely worth it in my. Alright, so the next category that we're going to do is on the go. I am a very out and about type of person. I love like going to the store. I love going out to eat, going to restaurants, going to the beach, whatever it is. I enjoy spending my time outside the house. So we have tons of essentials for us that make it much easier to go out with baby. So obviously first is a car seat. And for us, we chose the UPPAbaby Mesa car seat. It is a little bit more expensive than most car seats, but I do really love it. I'm not sure if I would say it's really worth the price because I don't really have anything to compare it to that's less expensive. I feel like it's very compact. It's easy to get in and out of the car. It's easy to click into the stroller. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's white. It's pretty. In case you were interested in the particular car seat that we have, if you're concerned about the white getting dingy, we haven't had that issue yet, but she is only 2 months old. So that leads us into our next must-have, which is a stroller, obviously, but not just a stroller that your car seat can click into. So that way you don't have to like transfer the baby or anything. I didn't do a ton of different research on different strollers whenever I was choosing ours because I knew from the beginning that the UPPAbaby Vista was the one that we wanted. So that is the one that we decided to go with. We went with the color called Stella. It's like a light gray and then the handle is a dark brown leather and it is so beautiful. We use it every single day. The only thing I will say is that it is a larger stroller, so you do need like a little bit of a larger trunk to be able to fit it and other things inside of it. Plus, it is a little bit heavier because it does convert to that double stroller, so that's why it's a little bit larger. I know that there are smaller options through UPPAbaby, same colors, like same kind of aesthetic, that are a little bit cheaper, but they don't convert to the double stroller. But we absolutely love it. Very convenient if you're out by yourself, whatever it may be. It takes less than 30 seconds to get the stroller out of the trunk, open it up, and then put the baby and clicker into the stroller. Along those same lines, another essential for me, which my husband and I literally just talked about yesterday, and apparently he doesn't think it's necessary whatsoever, but for me it is very convenient and definitely worth it, is having a car seat base in each car that you're going to be taking the baby in. For the UPPAbaby Mesa, I believe it was an additional like $100 to get the second base, but I think it's very convenient, definitely worth it to just not have to worry about taking the base out of one car and put it in the other. So that may be a little extra for some people, but personally for me, I love that. Another absolute must-have for us on the go is this portable sound machine. This is a must-have for us on the go because she is still in that stage as a newborn where she is constantly sleeping, constantly napping on the go. We introduced it to her the night that she was born and it soothes her so much. She absolutely loves it, and I would highly recommend this one specifically. This is the Dream Egg portable sound machine. It is rechargeable. It has lots of different options for the different sounds, and then it also has the option for a timer if you want one, but we never use it just because if we turn the sound machine off while she is sleeping, she wakes up immediately. It also does have the option for a little nightlight too. I'm pretty sure it's dead because for some reason it's not turning on, but this part can also be a light if you need that. Another essential for me while on the go in the car is a car mirror. I don't really hear this on a lot of newborn essential videos, but if you are going to be on the go a lot or if you're going to be taking the baby in the car a lot, for me this is necessary, especially if you're by yourself, because if you can't see them, I just feel like as a new mom, it is so anxiety inducing to be driving the car and not being able to see her, because I keep her behind me rather than diagonal from me in the back seat, because whenever I'm out and about by myself and I'm putting her in the car, I just prefer to be able to put her in the back seat really quick and then hop in the front seat without having to walk all the way around the car. That's just my preference. I can't see her if I just look back, and so I need to have that mirror, and the one that we use is really great. It's from Amazon. It's kind of like a fisheye lens. We really love it. I highly recommend it, and definitely an essential for us. So obviously another thing that you're going to think of as an essential for on the go is a diaper bag, and I have the Fawn Design diaper bag. and it's really great backpack feature. It just has the big opening on the top, and it has a few pockets inside. It's really large, it fits lots of things in here, and we haven't had any issues with it so far. I really love it. Very stylish, but it is, again, expensive. Definitely more affordable options, but we do love this one. So with our diaper bag, we were actually gifted the bundle on Fawn Design, and it comes with my next must-have, which is a portable changing pad. So the one that comes with Fawn Design just looks like this. It is the same material as the bag, easy to wipe down, easy to clean, very easy to just fold back up and stick it back in your diaper bag. To be honest, I have not changed our baby in a public restroom. Not only is it dirty, but also it gives me kind of a lot of anxiety because she screams a lot whenever we change her. And so this is super nice to have. I can just lay her down in the back of my car, in the back of the truck. Before we were gifted the bundle, I actually did pick up a few of the gather mats that look like this, that are like this, I think they're called micro. They're like 20 bucks. And they're, again, the wipeable material that's super easy to clean if your baby does have an accident while changing. I do like these too. We actually haven't used this one, but we have another one that I have used a few times. They are super convenient too, very nice, but I actually do prefer the Fawn Design one a little bit more just because it has a little bit more padding. And so if you're putting the baby down in somewhere that is a hard place, like for instance the back of my car is very hard and bumpy, it's more comfortable for her with the padding on it. Another essential for us whenever we are on the go is a baby blanket to take with her in the car, or if we're outside on a walk or something. This is the one we use. This was actually gifted to us by a friend. She made it for her. It's like the perfect size. I would say it's like 3 by 5 would be my guess. And it is a really soft material, very thick, keeps our baby cozy. We do live in Southern California, but we are very close to the coast, and so that keeps it a little bit cooler. It's about 70 to 75 on a typical day, and then it gets a little bit colder at night. So this keeps her warm whenever we are outdoors, and we don't have to worry about her getting too cold, because whenever they are a newborn, obviously they cannot regulate their own body temperature. So we are always super nervous that she is getting too cold. So we do use this daily. Every time that we go out, this is the blanket that we use. Last on my on-the-go list is actually a baby carrier, but I do use this at home a lot too, but it's very convenient for whenever I'm out at a store and I need to push a cart. The one that we use is the Baby Bajorn mini carrier, and I have it in this like the softer jersey material, and I love it. It's super soft, very cozy to keep her in, very comfortable. The back just looks like this. There's like no wrap or tie or anything like that. I absolutely love this. Very convenient and necessary if your baby doesn't like to be put down. A carrier is a great idea. We also have a more like wrap style, I think it's called the Baby Katan, and I actually used that one a lot more whenever she was smaller. So she's like almost 10 pounds now, and I really preferred this one because she's a little bit bigger. Obviously still 10 pounds is very small, but this one is better now because she's not as tight to me and there's a little bit more airflow, so I'm not getting as hot and she's not getting as hot. But the Baby Katan was really great whenever she was like super fresh in the first few weeks. I do have a few baby hygiene products that I wanted to talk about that we use a lot. The first being the Angel Care bath support. We didn't use it until about 3 weeks, I would say, because it took a while for her umbilical stump to fall off, and then once it did, we thought it would be easier to bathe her in the sink, but we soon figured out that she does much better in the bath support, actually in the bath in just warm water and wrapped in a blanket. She does much better that way than she did whenever we tried to bathe her in the sink. So that is an essential for us now. I couldn't recommend it more. It is very inexpensive and a great baby product. The second hygiene product, I feel like I really haven't heard a lot of people talk about this because everyone tends to gravitate towards the snot sucker, which we do also have that, and that was actually what we tried first. But I quickly found out that I actually really love the Frida Baby 3-in-1 like nose, nail, something else picker. So this is what it looks like. It has like 4 different options on it, 4 different sides, and mainly the only one that I really use it on is the nose picker at this stage. This is the best thing for getting out little boogers. The snot sucker is great, but if it's just like little dry boogers, the snot sucker just hasn't worked for us, but this is super easy. If you can see it, just get in there, dig it out. She doesn't cry, she doesn't mind it. So this is an essential for us for those stubborn baby boogers. All right, so the last few things that I wanted to mention are more just like a general miscellaneous category, but still very, very important, if not the most important, the ones that we use the most often. First on the list is sleepers. In the first few weeks of our baby's life, literally she only wore sleepers. First of all, she couldn't fit in anything else, but really she didn't even fit in most of the sleepers anyways, but that was just what kept her warm, the most comfortable. It's not like she needed to be having this big fashion show. If you are looking for like a nicer, more luxurious brand, the two that we have that we use the most are Little Sleepies and Kite Baby. These are like both bamboo, very nice, very luxurious, but also very expensive. So we only have a few of these. A few of the affordable ones that we found that we love are the Cloud Island brand from Target, and then actually the Old Navy ones were my favorite. And these are the ones that come in the little 2-packs, and I loved it because it had the zipper from the top and the bottom, where this one just had the zipper from the bottom, which is convenient for diaper changes. But I personally like the ones that have both options on there, so that's why I loved these ones. If you are looking for the more luxurious feel, Kite Baby and Little Sleepies have the zipper from the top and the bottom. Those are definitely an essential whenever your baby is a newborn, because you just want them to be warm, comfortable, and cute. Next is arguably the most important thing for us, the most essential, the biggest must-have, and that is binkies. Our baby is definitely a binky baby. If she doesn't have a binky in her mouth, then she is fussing. So needless to say, we have tried a bunch of binkies, but actually the ones that she likes the most are the ones that we tried first. The ones that we introduced to her in the hospital, which, side note, I know very early, some people don't agree with that, and that's okay. We did it and it worked for us, and there was no nipple confusion or no issues with latching. So we introduced the bibs pacifier to her in the hospital, and she took to it immediately. She really loved it. It has the nipple that is straight, and then it has like a little bulb on the end, and it's very lightweight. But whenever the lactation consultant came in the hospital, she actually recommended the Avent Soothies, I believe they're called. And Aspen actually does not like these, and I think it's because this straight nipple is really hard for her to like keep in her mouth without vigorously like sucking on it, and so it exerts a lot of energy to keep this in her mouth as opposed to the bibs ones. We have also tried the MAM pacifier, which this was her second favorite for a while. These are the ones that come in a lot of the free like kits, the free registry gifts, and so we had quite a few of these, and she did like them, but now she actually does not like these anymore. We have also tried the Itsy Ritzy pacifiers, and again, it's kind of like that same nipple as the Avent Soothies, and it's just really hard for her to keep this in her mouth. It's like way heavier than bibs, and that nipple shape is not her favorite either. Same with Ryan and Rose, same nipple shape on this one. I believe they do have a few different nipple shapes, but this is the one that we have. She did not like this one either, so we decided to stick with bibs. But also, Frigg is a new company, I believe. I just recently saw them. This is what they look like. They're very, very similar to bibs. It might be the same company, honestly. I don't know. They have a lot of cute designs too. This is one like this, and then they also have these like petal ones that are super cute that I love. But the nipple shape is very similar to bibs, and I think that's why she keeps it in her mouth so well. It is a little bit bigger, but these are silicone, the ones that I picked up, because they were just on sale. They were buy one get one free, and I picked them up because they were cute, and she needed some more binkies that were shaped like this, and she really loves these too. So that was a very long spiel on binkies, but that is definitely our most important item. I think we have gone through a ton, so I just thought I would give my review on a few different options, but I definitely recommend bibs and Frigg. So the last two things are definitely splurge items, but we use them every single day, and you can definitely find more affordable options for the two things that I'm going to mention. First is the DACA right here, which there is a little spit up stain on it. I literally just washed it yesterday and she spit up on it today already. So it needs to be washed again, which is just, you know, newborn life. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen the rivalry between the DockTot and the Snuggle Me Organic, which we were actually gifted both. I thought I originally wanted the Snuggle Me Organic, so that's what I put on my registry. And I bought a few covers to go with it. This is definitely what she prefers over the Snuggle Me. It is a great product, definitely expensive, but in my opinion, definitely worth the splurge if you need to put your baby down and do some dishes, maybe cook lunch, cook dinner, whatever it is. This is a great place to lay them down with supervision, of course, because it's not recommended that you just leave them in this by themselves because it is a suffocation hazard. But we love this one. And as far as like the price comparison between the Snuggle Me Organic and the DockTot, even though the DockTot's original price is a little bit more expensive, I think it's $175. It does come with the cover and the transportation like bag, so that's one thing to consider. Whereas the Snuggle Me Organic, sometimes it just comes in the box. I'm not sure how it comes in one or the other, like who decides that, and it doesn't have a cover on it. So if you do end up buying the cover or the carrying pouch, it does add up to $175 anyways. So realistically, if you're gonna buy the cover and you need to transport it, then they're about the same price. And for us, the DockTot works better. The last must-have that I did want to mention was our baby swing. So we went with the 4Moms Mamaroo swing. Whenever I was trying to pick one out, I actually decided to go with the Fisher Price swing because it was just a little bit less expensive, and I had seen that more babies like take to it, because I've heard that the Mamaroo is like a hit or miss. But our baby does love it, and we actually found it off Facebook Marketplace for, I think it was $60. So you can really find affordable secondhand options. So keep that in mind whenever you are shopping, whenever you're making your registry. We do really like the 4Moms Mamaroo. It has a lot of different motions, does have a built-in sound machine. For our baby, that is essential. Like I said, for her to be soothed, she likes white noise and her binky. So the sound machine option is really great. She can lay in that thing for an hour, maybe even 2 hours. Like, she does like to nap in it. Of course, we are watching her whenever she naps in it, but we recently just put the mobile on it. It has like the black and white contrast balls at the top, and so she is starting to really love that aspect of it. I highly recommend it, but if you can, look for it secondhand. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I would really love to give away some things to you guys. So what I will ask you to do is drop your registry links in the comments below and make sure it's public so I can see it. And then I will go through a few of you guys' registries and gift you guys some things that I really love or that I think you might love that will help you through that newborn stage. So leave your registry link down below. But that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my newborn essentials and must-haves. If you are interested in shopping them, the links are in the description below. Again, my daughter is almost 8 weeks, and this is what has worked for us up until this point. If you guys were interested in maybe some breastfeeding must-haves and some postpartum essentials, I do want to make a few videos on those as well, because I just feel like those are two separate things on their own. That's why I didn't have any feeding recommendations in this video, so be on the lookout for those videos. But I will see you guys soon. Bye! You're so pretty. Say bye!